just another venting video. I don't have anything specific to talk about. I'm just chilling. At least for now. Because I have a lot of work to do tomorrow. I did a lot today. I cleaned the room. I washed the clothes. I just gotta hang up the clothes. I'll get to it in a little bit. I still gotta cook. But yeah, there's still a lot of cleaning I gotta do. Plus the girls are still making messes even though I'm cleaning everything up. I've been trying to get a lot of things together here lately. One of the things I've been trying to do is I've been trying to get my diet together. So what I've been trying to do is I've been trying to limit my food options. So I've been trying to only eat vegetables, protein, and fruit Monday through Friday. And just on the weekends or on holidays or anybody's birthday that's in this house, I'll, indulge in a little bit and try to, add my carbs in then, and add my sugar in then. I'm still going to try to only drink tea without sweetener. So that's the thing. I know I'm going to probably get sick of water if I really attempt this and really dedicate myself to this. So I'm going to drink the tea, but I'm not going to put any sweetener in the tea. So vegetables, protein, and fruit throughout the week. And on the weekends, that's when I might add a little bit of carbs or junk food or grains or stuff like that. That's the goal. That's the plan. Is just keep all that consistent until, well, maybe keep it consistent for the rest of my life. Because if this works, I could actually live a comfortable life. Being healthy isn't about living forever because nobody can live forever. Being healthy is about living a comfortable life. If you can successfully live a comfortable life where you can possibly maybe when it is your time, go in your sleep or maybe go without even feeling it, that's the goal of being healthy. It's not about getting a certain aesthetic, and it's not about being better than anybody else. It's about living a comfortable life. Getting the aesthetic is a plus, of course, because, especially if you're a single person, having people attracted to you is a very good thing. Now, if you're not a single person, having the aesthetic just makes you feel, I guess, happy, for lack of a more accurate word. But yeah, it makes you feel happy because you look good. You can walk around and your appearance will be to your liking, But so far it's January. I'm not trying to put a whole bunch of pressure on myself. Right now, I'm just putting the idea in my head and trying to execute it as many days as I possibly can throughout January. February is when I'm going to put a little bit more pressure on myself and actually try to get my new life journey on track. So the goal is vegetables, protein, and fruit Monday through Friday, fit in my grains, and maybe allow myself to eat some junk food and other things that I have a craving for during the weekend. Like I was saying in the other video, I have been seeing the signs of diabetes on my feet. It's not, like I said, I'm pre-diabetic. My doctor just said my sugar is high and I need to manage my diet. So this is my attempt at managing my diet. Hopefully it works and I don't get diabetes. But like I said, if I wound up getting diabetes anyway, like if it's inevitable regardless of what I do, I'm still going to stick to this because I figure that this is probably the best way to manage my sugar. For the time being, I've also been fasting. Now, I have not been sticking to the diet of eating fruits, vegetables, and protein during the week so far in January. But I have been fasting since December, meaning I haven't really been eating anything during the daytime and only been eating at night and in the night hours, or eating whenever I feel like it on the weekends. That's what I've been doing so far. Some days I do actually only eat fruits, vegetables, and protein, but so far in January, you know, it's been rough because, you know, sugar is very addictive. So you just gotta take it day by day. Oh yeah, random thought. I was watching a video made by a YouTuber named Tommy Sotomayor, and he was doing a video on the New York fire. I think there's been plenty of people that did a video on the New York fire. But then again, there's a lot of things that's on YouTube where when you see one person do a video on it, you see about 10 more people do a video on it. So I'm pretty sure the New York fire has been spoken about by many people. But one of the things that really stuck out to me in the video was when he said, you know, it's very important to have a fire extinguisher. And I remember him saying if you can't get one yourself, he'd get one for you. But I looked on Amazon, and based off of taking his suggestion / his advice, I actually found 2 options on Amazon. So I have the standard, if I can lift it, right here. This is what fire extinguishers normally look like. Normally, if you went to like a school or something, they would be bigger than this. But this is one that was on Amazon. It says it'll put out wood, it'll put out trash, wood, paper, liquid, electrical equipment, and well, I can. Oh yeah, and here's the steps to this right here. This is more of a legit fire extinguisher. Like I said, this is more portable, more household version of it. So this is one, and this is found on Amazon, and hopefully you can see. Hopefully I can put it in camera. Okay, see, it says it'll focus. Well, you see, right? Well, you can see the pictures. That's the trash and paper. That's the liquids. So probably they mean like gas or something, and also electrical. And here's the steps to pulling. Hold on, let me flip my camera because it's looking backwards. So I'm gonna. I don't think it's gonna focus right now. But I was meaning to talk about these fire extinguishers the day I got them. I just lost track of time because I had a whole bunch of things to do. But yeah, this perfect for the household. Is pretty small. And you probably could keep this size in your car as well. Like I said, fire extinguishers in schools and in public areas would look a bit bigger than this. I did see some bigger ones on Amazon as well, but this one was in my price range. And then there is an even more portable one. You got this. This is definitely a fire extinguisher that you could probably put this in your purse. If you are one of those people who have one of them big purses and you just carry everything in there, there you go. This is on Amazon too. This is a fire extinguisher, and it's in a spray can bottle. And this one puts out grease. And wait, I think it says on the back. Here it goes. This one also puts out grease, fabric, trash, and electrical fires. This is just like the other one I showed you, but it's way more portable. Like I said, this could fit in grandma's purse and mama's purse. Probably in a teenager's purse if they felt like carrying something that bulky. But yeah, this would be perfect. So if you like see a random fire, or hopefully people aren't setting other people on fire. But if you so happen to find yourself in a situation, you could probably be a hero. You probably like go on your purse and be like, oh, wait a minute, just, you know, because this might help. It'll put out people, probably. Try saying that 10 times fast. It'll put out people, probably. That's a lot of P's, huh? But yeah, I got those fire extinguishers on Amazon. There's plenty of other options on Amazon if you need it. I'll show the first aid kits in my other videos. I have 2 first aid kits. I have one little teeny, well, it's not teeny. It's the size of a book. I have a blue one, it's the size of a book, and the other one is like purse size. Yeah, I think it's an accurate measurement. But yeah, I'll get into my first aid kit in another video. I like being prepared. I mean, we can't possibly prepare for everything, but I want to try to prepare for as many things as possible. I also bought a tub that I was using for the girls so they wouldn't, you know, touch the faucets and stuff in the regular bathtub, because, you know, they could cut themselves and then that could result in infection. And no, I'm not trying to, you know, deal with all that right now. But when they were a lot younger, like when Leah was 1 and when Violet was 3, which wasn't that long ago, and I'm over here talking like it's been years. I'm losing track of time here. But yeah, I bought a tub to keep them from touching the faucet and dealing with sharp objects and stuff like that. And I'm not using it for them anymore because I've been able to like bathe them in the bathtub safely. But I have it still for hurricanes. So if you know that you're going to have a hurricane eventually, you probably should get like, is it called a portable tub? Like it's a bathtub, but it's like a bathtub that you can probably take with you to like a beach or something, or on a camping trip. There you go. You probably take it on a camping trip with you, and you know, it's a tub in here. I'll probably show that in another video too. I'm a bit tired. I don't feel like lifting anything else. Plus, I still have a lot more to do after this video. But yeah, I have a bathtub it's pretty sterile. And that's why I said you probably need a bathtub outside of your normal bathtub. Because they tell you to fill your bathtub up with water just in case you need drinking water. Like, it's like the backup. Because most of us will probably buy bottled water. My husband and I, we bought a filter for the sink. So we have a filter there so we can drink the sink water comfortably. But if that isn't safe enough and you need to like prepare for like a longer power outage, then what you can do is you can buy a tub. I got mine from Amazon. And it'll be more sterile than the tub that you bathe in every day, you know? Plus, the only people that's ever been in the tub was the kids. So all I got to do is just, you know, clean it out. Then after I clean it out, and I can just use it. They also have like a baby tub too, but you know, they got too big for that. That's the other reason why I got the big tub over there, because they got too big for their baby tub. Oh boy. You know, do you ever think that they'll actually make cars that run on water, especially salt water? I think I put it in one of my videos, probably one of my earlier videos, but I'm just gonna reiterate it again because it just came back into my head. I wonder if they're actually gonna finally use the undrinkable water as fuel. You know, I feel that if you did that, that would probably solve a major problem, you know? We can make cars that can run off of salt water. And then maybe like once the car runs down all the water, then it'd probably be the salt left, and then the salt companies can come and pick it up, and then that same salt that would have been in your car, it would probably be in your food, I guess, too. Which doesn't really sound sanitary. I mean, I guess whenever you think about renew, reuse, and recycle, it doesn't sound appealing. Then again, it could be processed. The car salt could be processed into the salt that we can use for the roads if we still need to have a separate plant for like food. That would make sense. Like you can like take the salt from the cars that run on salt water, and then you can use that salt for the roads whenever there's like snow, and we wound up having a use for it anyway. I guess all of this trying to make being a human easier is a kind of a complicated thing, because living a comfortable life involves a lot of conversation, a lot of putting things into action, and a lot of just trial and error. I hope one day that we can get to a point where we're using the water we can't drink as fuel, because that makes a lot more sense, because you're not shooting gas into the air. It will probably cause more rain clouds, but rainy days aren't that bad. It can be a bit boring, especially if you're the type of person that likes to actually leave the house a lot. But there's probably a lot more details that go into that, as far as what would life be like if cars would just quit running on gasoline and run on salt water. Like I said, there's a whole bunch of water on the planet that we can't even partake in anyway. So why not use it to fuel things instead of using the fossil fuels? Because the fossil fuels are going to eventually run out, and unless we're really going to wait for every dead thing to turn into liquid, I don't see the point of continuing with fossil fuels. Maybe by recreating vehicles that run on salt water, maybe we can create better breathing air, and maybe we can create a more clean, maybe the earth would clean itself easier, because it'd be nothing but water vapors going into the air instead of gas and fumes and stuff, I mean, it's an idea, and it's an idea that has been talked about for years. It's just nobody's really putting it into action, or maybe they don't have any faith that it would actually work. I mean, I know we would have to like create mechanics that could be powered from that and be able to put in the same horsepower as, cars and other vehicles that we normally, use. And I guess maybe another thing that people will be concerned with is, will these vehicles have the same amount of speed running off of water, salt water specifically, opposed to running off gas or ethanol or diesel fuel or, anything else? And I guess that is a very valid concern, but I guess it all comes down to what type of vehicle you build and what it takes to create speed. And like I said, I can see how people would say it's not going to be fast, but then again, how fast do we need to be? Do we really need to be traveling on the road at 80 miles per hour? Is that practical? Is that necessary? Do we need that? I mean, I think realistically, the world is going to always be on some sort of fossil or nuclear fuel, because I don't believe that the human race has any confidence that salt water, the water that we cannot drink, has any power in it enough to do what we normally do each day. But then again, nobody has ever really put it into action. People have been trying to put electricity to the test. I mean, that's one way of getting around, using the electrical current to power things. And I think the electrical current can keep the same amount of speed that ethanol and gas has done for years. But maybe try salt water. Because like I said, we can't drink it. So what other use is it to be other than to create more waves that can cause more tsunamis and other forms of storms that can cause flooding and can wind up having all of us turn into Atlantis again? I mean, there's been theories about if Atlantis really existed too, but you get it. I guess it would take a lot of research and a lot of trial and error to like figure that out. But hey, we can put out fires with water and chemicals, and we can possibly use the power of water to fuel things. Or maybe it won't work. But if we try it, we'll never know, right? But I'm going to end this video here. And maybe I'll come back with something else more interesting to talk about. Thank you for listening to my thoughts. Hopefully my nonsense speaking becomes less and less of nonsense. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.